It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. You'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. And checking out some numbers for R.J. Barrett.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Julius Randle says of these Knicks, we're building something good here, and I'm glad to be a part of it. We have a collective purpose. There's not another fan base in the league that can match what these Knicks fans will give us if we're taking care of our business. Guys, those fans have waited for a long time.
They have been patient for sure, David. Thank you. We should see a ton of three-point attempts tonight, Chris. You played with some great shooters in your career. How would some of them fare, you think, in this three-point shooting era?
I mean, I played with some great players. Shout out to all my teammates that could shoot. Let me start my rookie year. We go with Mr. Keith Jennings. How about Chris Mullin? You heard of that guy? Yeah, Peja, you too. Oh, I can't forget my man Tracy Murray. Oh, Tim Legler. He won the NBA, not only the three-point shooting contest, and I think he led the season in percentage. Man, I played with some shooters, man. Shout out.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. In at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. And it's Looney in at the center position. And for the Knicks, sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Julius Randle is out there at Nerlens Noel. And it's Burks in at the 1 spot.
And we've seen Randle flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball right now.
And one thing that separates Randle from other guys, his size. That spin move.
Shooting two.
He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
That free throw, no good. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randle reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
So he can't get either to fall. Green passes to Poole. Green with a screen on Randle. Poole, no good. Now here's Burks, guarded by Poole. Noel sets a screen for Barrett. Here he goes. He can't hit that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. This their first look at this year's New York squad. Poole kicks to Curry. There's the triple. And it's Noel with the rebound. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to Philadelphia. Burks dishes to Barrett. Randle passes to Burks. Back to Randle. Shot clock at 5. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Over Barrett. Curry, good.
Able to stop on a dime at full speed. Curry with the nasty pull-up.
Here's New York. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
They just had nothing going for them. They look very defeated out there.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Curry. Unable to get that one. Randle with some nice D. Barrett against Wiggins. Randle outside. Outside Fournier. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul.
And looking now at some numbers here for Randle. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 10th in rebounding. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Down low, here's Noel. Lays it up and banks it in. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry on the wing. Releases from 15. Good as the jump shot falls.
He's so good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range J and how it opens up, he rises up with confidence.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Noel. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Fournier. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Alec Burks. Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Green. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Wiggins. And Lee's subbed in for Jordan Poole. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And the pass to Barrett. Toppin sets a screen for Barrett. The Warriors pull it in.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
.143 left to play in the first quarter. It's good. For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Rose passes to Toppin. Rose against Curry. There's the 3. Rebound by Bielitsa. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
And it's Rose missing. Warriors have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. Up top, Porter. Barrett covering. Pass to Kuminga. Just 5 to shoot. It's Curry outside.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through. Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
Rose passes to Barrett. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Golden State. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry against Rose. Now Curry. His last outing, he had 18 points. From downtown. And again, it's the Warriors missing. That one, no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And the former league MVP, Derrick Rose, now the Sage veteran, helping set the tone for this team.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out there that it's one goal, and that's to go out there and win the game by any means. We know that we play well together. We just got to come out aggressive.
And Rose, Greg, so respected around the NBA.
A great teammate, and not the most outspoken by nature, but so comfortable in his own skin. His teammates all ears when he does speak up.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And New York, looking at who they've got. Bullock in the front court alongside Randall. Alec Burks is out there with Rose. And it's Gibson in at the 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Rose finds Randall. Now here's Rose, guarded by Poole. Here's Burks, drives to the hoop, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And Gibson sends it back.
And Gibson just out here to play hard defense, showing great awareness coming up there with that block.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Taj Gibson. Here's Wiggins. 20 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Clock at 6. Iguodala with it. Now defended by Randall. Iguodala no good. Knicks trail by 4. Randall outside. Spins over Iguodala. Randall no good. Warriors have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
And Kevon Looney still relatively young, but injuries have slowed down his mobility.
I mean, he moves like a 15-year veteran and thinks and plays like a 15-year vet. Very reliable and well-rounded.
For New York, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Outside Rose, back to Randall. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Golden State moving the ball around. Green inside. He's guarded by Fournier.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
1:46 left in the second quarter. Poole with the steal. Wiggins surveying the floor. Shoots over Burks. And the shot is long. Knicks trail by 4. Randall dishes to Rose. Back to Randall. Over Wiggins. There's Noel. It's stolen by Green. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Offline with his 3.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Rose finds Fournier. And here's Randall trying to get something going. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Now, here's Poole. Tight defense on him. Fournier against Iguodala. And the rejection by Noel. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Fournier kicks to Burks. Outside Fournier. Handle a screen on Iguodala. 6 on the shot clock. Fournier with the ball. Looney on him. And Looney sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Warriors with possession here. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Curry. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead, up by 2.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
If you could have drawn up an ideal scenario for this game, this would be it. The big dogs trying to one-up each other, neither giving an inch. Everyone in their building and watching at home must be eating this up. You know I am.
And now, fellas, you talk about Golden State. They find themselves in a hard-fought battle.
Efficiency, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Inside for them, it's Green and Looney. Curry and Poole have the guard spots.
2.
And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. That's good from Poole. Both free throws good from Poole.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Burks against Curry. Passes it to Randall. Four on the shot clock. To the inside. And Looney with the block.
No easy shots when Looney's on you. That 7'4" wingspan. Whew.
Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Wiggins. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Fournier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. The Warriors leading. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Curry. The tray drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Simply the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Give Steph another 3.
Noel, a screen on Curry. Driving the lane, Burks. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Poole, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Noel passes to Fournier, and the call will be against Fournier. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Knicks. Rose comes in for Burks. Warriors leading by 7.
Who's got Curry?
Curry passes to Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. Green deciding where to go with it. The pass to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Now here's Poole. He's guarded by Fournier. Poole no good. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the basket by Rose.
When you're a vet like Rose, you figure out ways to score inside, even as a guard. One of the big what-ifs in NBA history is what if D. Rose never got hurt? I mean, think about it. He won the MVP in 2011. Rose was on a Bulls team that included Joakim Noah, Kyle Korver, Deng.
Now here's Fournier, guarded by Poole. Pass to Randall. Outside Fournier. Gibson the screen. And Looney sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. New York calls timeout. And those Bulls would go 62-20 in Rose's MVP season. The best record at that time in the NBA, losing in the 2011 Conference Finals, Chris, to LeBron's Miami Heat.
Yeah, Kevin, and unfortunately, those Bulls were 35-9 when he went down, poised to be a title contender. We will never know how that budding rivalry with Miami would have turned out, but man, it's been great to see Rose continue his career after that knee injury.
For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. And quickly in for Evan Fournier. Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Green. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Wiggins. And Lee's subbed in for Jordan Poole. On the clock from deep three-point range, and it's quickly missing.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. That's their fourth miss in 5 attempts.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Alec Burks checked in for New York. .143 left in the third. Lee kicks to Porter. Passes it to Curry. Now here's Kuminga. D right on him. Curry against Burks. Barrett the pass to Burks. Dishes to Toppin. Burks against Curry. Here's quickly. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Warriors leading by 5. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism, and that's what he brings to the party.
Burks kicks to quickly. Here's Toppin. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Curry on the wing. They get a hand on it. Kuminga the pass to Curry. He dishes it to Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Lee. And the Warriors miss again.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Quickly with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Robinson sets a screen for Quickly. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Robinson is out there with Toppin. And it's Burks in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Driving in, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Stephen Curry. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Free throw good, Burks. And New York making a change here. Randall's checked in. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Warriors leading by 3. Lee outside. Bielitsa finds Lee. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry passes it to Lee. Shot clock at 6. Porter with it. Now defended by Randall. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. No good on the triple. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. Pass to Burks. Back to Randall. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Porter. And it's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. No good from Lee.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Here's Robinson, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors. No good on that one. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Porter. And Poole subbed in for Lee. That one misses. Warriors leading by 3. Green finds Wiggins. He leads a screen on Fournier. Wiggins. Randall with the block.
And you want more of this. When Randall makes an effort on defense, he's capable of blocking shots.
The pass to Burks. Randall dishes to Burks. Outside Fournier. The Warriors pull it in. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches Steph's hands, pew.
Here's Randall. Driving to the basket. Outside Fournier. Inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wiggins. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Burks against Curry. Burks pulls it in. Burks has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Randle outside. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Back to Burks. Robinson sets a screen for Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
Looney's checked in for Bielitsa. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thanks, David. .153 left in the fourth quarter. Curry against Burks. Teardrop shot. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. There's the pick. A second chance effort. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Knicks trail by 4. Fournier with the screen on Curry. Pass to Randle. Outside for Robinson. Randle with a screen for Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. And Randle throws it down.
Ooh, this is what makes Randle so special. His ferocity on the boards is admirable.
Burks against Curry. Right side Green. Here's Poole. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Four on the clock. It's Curry outside. And the Warriors miss again.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And what Green lacks in height, he makes up for in heart. He's such an outstanding shot blocker.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Takes the three. Another miss by Curry.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Back to Randle. It's Fournier on the wing, guarded by Poole. To take the lead. It falls!
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Now here's Curry. Will it go? Bullseye!
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
To win it. Oh, that shot at a chance, but no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.